Baby, let me tell you the life of an entrepreneur. Is all I can do is breathe. And thank God, Yahweh, whomever your God, if your understanding is, baby, let me tell you, I had to move from a business to another business. The one business that I was at, I was going in a hole in. And I'm like, I'm not about to keep tapping into my savings to pay this because, I say this. Traditionally in the summertime for hairstylists, it gets slower, but it's not that. We just got to start elevating our clientele to be able to call in the clientele that we want to where they are year-round clientele. So long story short, all my years doing hair, I've been slow, but baby, when I say I was like slow, I was doing like 1-2 people a week. I said, this is not what life is. And long story short, God has sustained me, the divine feminine, the divine mother, and the divine father, and the masculine and feminine energy. When I say sustain me, and I'm so thankful and grateful to them because I was able to pay my bills and do everything I had to do. But yet I kept hearing, be still and know that I am God, and just know that everything is gonna work out. And it did. And my friend like, bitch, come to my salon. It's gonna be like you're gonna be there by yourself anyway. So just come there. And I think the thing of being an entrepreneur, I had to take that leap of faith. So now I'm located in High Point, North Carolina, coming from Concord, North Carolina. And when I say I went back to Concord because I was safe there, and my clientele was there, and I was trying to be accommodating, but God just kept edging me to move, and I kept fighting against it, and I didn't know why I was fighting against it, and I just kept fighting against it, like, no, I'm gonna just wait. And my client had was like, well, it's a place in Winston that got spaces for way cheaper, and you'll be able to do what you got to do. And I'm like, Lord. And I fought it. But then when her was talking, she was like, Vicky, you're not happy in the place that you're in. Long story short, it's time to move. So when I say everything fell into place for me to move, and I can say this, I moved a clientele of 16 years from Ohio, moving down here 7 years ago. Long story short, God has sustained me every step of the way, that I did not need an extra another job. I've been able to maintain. I've been able to have clients. I've been able to do him. And I'm working in my purpose because this is what I love to do at my ministry. And when it's your ministry, God will make a way for you to do it. And it will be so magnificent. And you can actually be able to say thank you. When I say, baby, being an entrepreneur is having that mustard seed of faith. That mustard seed of faith goes a long way. And when I say it goes a long way, I mean it goes a long way. And baby, I thank God every day. I thank the Divine Mother every day. I thank just me getting up and choosing to do right and following the path of which way I'm supposed to go. And when I say the blessings and the overflow and the nights of crying and the nights of not understanding and just a full mix of emotion, when I say you have to have that mustard seed of faith, and when something don't work out, don't look at it as it being a negative. It's God repositioning you to where you need to be. And when I say, I can honestly say that when I fight things, baby, listen, the backlash and the ass whooping I get from the Lord, baby, listen. And when I finally be like, okay, it started to be smooth sailing, and I just be so blessed. And I'm in a season of being 41 now, and I'm like, it's about choosing me, my happiness, making sure that I'm doing what I have to do, and making sure that I sustain how I need to be. And I'm just so thankful and grateful for it. Like, it, moving out of town is a mustard seed of faith. Baby, when I say moving out of town is a mustard seed of faith. When you don't have family and friends near, moving out of town is mustard seed of faith. And when you move out of town, you're going to be like, baby, listen, you're going to learn to see how much you depend on God, the Divine Mother. Whatever your God or your understanding is, you're going to look at it. You're going to be like, okay, I've learned so much in the 7 years of me being here It's crazy. And I had to learn so much of leaning not into my own understanding, but leaning into theirs. Whew. This is about to be a series. Entrepreneurship, moving out of town, doing what you got to do. Like when I say blessings and overflow, when doors shut, another door is open. When I say, I can say in this moment, I am thankful.